Barbecue Rando is here. It's time for another holiday family crock pot recipe from the Barbecue Rando Ranch. And Mrs. Barbecue Rando has gotten everything prepped to go. So today what we're going to be doing, smothered pork chops in the crock pot. Now normally we do them inside a giant 12 quart, and there's just 5 here, so this guy's a little porky. But we normally do them in a 12 quart pot, and it takes hours and hours because they slow cook, right? So what do we got going on? Well, we got all kinds of good stuff here. So let me show you some of the ingredients. We got 5 cans of cream of celery. We got Montreal Steak Seasoning. We got it already mixed in with the flour. And here we got green, red, yellow peppers, our favorite, and a whole bunch of onions diced up. And then we're just going to layer it. So we'll show you what the layering looks like. But the first thing I got to do is bread the pork chops, and I'm going to fry them. So step by step, and then we'll let you know how long this is going to cook. So let me get frying some pork chops. No apple sauce. And we'll be right back. All right, so we got one chop done. Now we only want to fry them in the oil for just about a minute. We don't want to cook them all the way through, obviously, right? We just want to get some crust on it because it's going to add flavor. Everybody loves flavor, right? So we're just going to get this in here. There we go. Pat it down. All right, if you've never done this, give it a shot. It's not hard. You could do it. You could do it. All right, oil is smoking. It's hot. There we go. All right. Come on, fork it up there. There we go. All right. Now, you know this. If you have children, you have small pets, be careful with the hot oil, right? You want to make sure you don't have any issues with it. Anybody getting white. All right. We're just going to let this go for a few. Then we're going to flip it here. About a minute. Now, for those of you that are actually counting down, if I go 65 seconds, life's good. All right. And like I said, we only got 5 today. Normally, when we cook for everybody on the ranch, it's like 12. I think Mrs. Barbecue Rando and I have done 14 one time. We had a lot of people to feed. Usually you get 2 pork chops, so. 2 pork chops. There we go. Let's pop it over. There you go. That's all you want to do. Just want to get it like the one over here, right? Just want to get a little color. You want to get a little flavor onto it. Now, if you got to change out the oil, you could do that. Put fresh oil in. I think we'll be fine. If we were doing a lot of pork chops, we would. Always want, me personally, we like bone-in cuts, which are really good. So it's a very good pork chop. All right. So I'm going to keep going here. This is going to go over here in just a moment. And I'm going to finish them up. And then we're going to assemble everything inside, okay, the crock pot. Because Mrs. Barbecue Rando got everything already prepped the night before. Be right back. All right, the pork chops have been fried. And let's not forget about Fat Boy here. All right, so Mrs. Barbecue Rando already put a little bit. We brushed some canola oil on the bottom of the crock pot, and you can see everything she has here ready to go. So we're gonna make a bed, and we're gonna look at this guy. All right, we're gonna put him down first. We're gonna put 2. Pretty big ones there, Mrs. Barbecue Rando. There we go. Well, I can pork the chops. Okay. Now, Mrs. Barbecue Rando is going to put some vegetables. And then we have the cans of Cream of Celery Soup. So 5 cans, then you're going to put a can of water in. All right, so let's go like this. There we go. Right, okay, now you got to wait a second, Mrs. Barbecue Rando. We got to get some more pork chops. You're good. Whoop, whoop, she likes the onion. Who doesn't? You guys like onions? We love onions. Alright, maybe not as much as the Grinch. Remember the Grinch eating the onion? There we go. Put a little bit more seasoning. Alright, so we're going to put this guy. And we were worried about thinking this might be too big. Look at this. Oh, Oh. I'm going to put him there. And then I got this guy. There we go. All right. A little bit of cleanup, but this is going to be great. Now, Mrs. Barbecue Random, we were saying we're going to put this on high. Yeah, we're gonna go at least 6 hours because the pork has got to break down. And we're gonna get this rolling here. There we go. We got a lot of onions. There we go. Now we're gonna spread some of this out here in a moment. I think you might have enough onions. You're saying that's never enough onions for Mrs. Barbecue. All right, now we're gonna have to pat that down. So let me do that. We'll be back and show you what it looks like when we turn it on. All right, so we got everything smushed down. We added more Montreal Steak Seasoning from McCormick. I think that's nature's perfect seasoning. It's got everything in it. You see it in the store. We get the big containers at Sam's Club. So we're gonna lock this up. Let's go here. All right, down one. This is we've gone through a lot of crock pots with kids and grandkids. All right, here we go. We're gonna turn it on. All right. We're gonna go high. We're gonna shoot for 8 hours. Now again, these are pretty thick pork chops, right? Really nice loin cuts. Bone in! Gotta have boneless flavor. So we're gonna come down over here and we're gonna let this cook. And it's mid-morning, and that's what's great about a crock pot, right? You can set this, literally set it and forget it, like the old Ronco products, which we had one. I got videos of the old set it and forget it rotisserie. However, this is going to be amazing, and we actually eat this a lot with over rice. So we'll get some white rice going later. All right, we'll come back in a little bit, and we'll let you know how it looks. Onward! Mealtime pork chops. This is smothered pork chops. Barbecue Rando Ranch style. Oh yeah! All right, so let's see, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. So it's 4.5 hours on high, and Mrs. Barbecue Rando did her chef tasting. We needed a little bit more seasoning, so we put some more in. And we're going to let this go for maybe another 90 minutes. It is looking good. You can see how there's a lot of juice. We say juice, right? But gravy. That's going to go over the rice. So we'll be back, show you what it looks like, especially when we make our plates. Wow! All right, Barbecue Rando is back, and it has been, let's see, 6.5 hours. So you could see here, Mrs. Barbecue Rando, we literally just took the cover off and did a little stirring. I'd say about at the 4.5 hour mark, we did a little cornstarch slurry. So cornstarch, you could do water, or you could actually even take the liquid in here, mix it up, put it in. When it comes to a boil, it'll thicken. So I wanted you to see, look, pork chops are in there. Oh my goodness, some of them are falling apart. So what we're gonna do here is show you that all the vegetables have cooked down. We're gonna get our plates ready. Over here, whoop, we got some white rice. Whoop, we're gonna put together, we're gonna show you how we're gonna eat this. Be right back for the finale. All right, it is time to have some delicious smothered pork chops, barbecue ranch style. Would you look at this? Those pork chops that were super thick. Remember the porky pork chop? It was really fat, right? They cook on down. They are fork tender, falling off the bone. You can see this one here started cracking. Cracked pork chop. And you can see here all the vegetables. Now again, here on the ranch, you got gravy. We call it juice. You could put it over the white rice. So we are going to enjoy. And I'll have the recipe for you with the ingredients and what we did for you to go ahead and do that too. Crock pot cooking is so good for everybody because it's really an inexpensive way to set up a meal. If you gotta go to work, you got chores to do, errands to run. You come back, feed your family, feed yourself, and eat well. And like we say here on the ranch, eat well, sleep well, and you know, it's not on the grill, but we'll consider this an opportunity to say, barbecue!